What's going on, everyone? And I do mean everyone. Welcome back to the Forgotten Circus. So we got some sad news. So this is going to be my tribute to Carl Weathers.
This is Carl Weathers.
He passed today, unfortunately, but your legacy will live on. It will definitely live on. You were one of the greatest actors that literally just captivated every role you were in, whether you were in Predator or he's Apollo. That's Apollo Creed. That whole Creed legacy would be nothing without him.
Apollo Creed.
It's something that I grew up on when I was a child. I knew if you didn't know about Carl Weathers, you knew about Carl Weathers. I don't know if that makes any sense, but he's one of those actors that just always hit the mark. Always hit the mark. Didn't do a lot of big roles, so you can't consider him a A or a B title actor, but he was just the actor. Sometimes it was just like Carl Weathers playing himself with a different name. A phenomenal actor, and you know what he stole the show in like the Mandalorian. This is my tribute. We're gonna go back because this is an actor from my childhood. If you grew up, so a lot of the youth now grew up with him as like Grief Karga from the Mandalorian, which he did an absolute great job in, and he will be missed on that set. I'm pretty sure. This one's a rough one because it's somebody that you grow up knowing as an actor, and I'm watched a lot of, obviously the whole channel. My whole channel is built off of movies, entertainment, and I do other stuff, conspiracy theories, but my main thing is movies, and he he just this is your Action Jackson. This is your Dylan from Predator. You know, this is Apollo Creed.
See the real Apollo Creed.
And for the youth, your Grief Karga.
Hi, Magistrate. Grief Karga.
So I'm gonna give the this little tribute to Carl Weathers because I'm gonna anything like when I was younger, when you saw Carl Weathers in a movie, you would oh that's Apollo, right? Or that's Dylan from Predator when it was 80s 90s, you know. And then later on you saw him in a couple things, but there's one movie that proved his acting prowess or his because you never really saw him like being funny and comedic, but there's one movie like Happy Gilmore is Chubbs. Hold on, I have the Funko Pop. Let me grab it. I'm sorry, this is hard for me, but I got. Am I holding it correctly? So I got Chubbs.
I'm the club pro here, Chubbs Peterson.
Chubbs, the greatest mentor ever. I, I don't know. This one hurts. It's going to affect a lot of people and the actual industry because he was never, like I said, never A list, B list. He was just that guy. He was Carl Weathers. Like when he went on, you could tell nobody ever had anything negative to say about him at all. He was just good in everything. I mean, think about the movies that. All right, if you don't know Carl Weathers, you know Carl Weathers, right? So think about all the stuff over the past. We'll take it from the 80s up until now. He always pops up in something, and he's one of the characters that you captivate to, and he's just awesome.
Dylan.
And tragically, he passed, and it's very unfortunate. I mean, I believe he did live a good life. He really never very kind of private, kind of a low key guy, like low key chilling out. Seems like a very good dude, and it's it's unfortunate because that's one of the actors that I actually wanted to meet, like a Comic Con. So I'm going to this Comic Con. this summer, and I was hoping he would be there, maybe as grief cargo or signing, but it it's okay because you know what? He's one your films that you were in, Carl Weathers. Rest in peace. If you can hear me, they're forever going to live on. You played some of the best roles in a lot. I mean, that's Action Jackson. I know Apollo Creed, everybody remembers him from Apollo Creed. But if you've never, I think that Action Jackson needs to get more watch time because you want to see an over the top action movie that you just got to turn your brain off and be like, yo, it's just Carl Weathers going at it, man. It's one of those. And I don't know this one, and I wonder how all the people that work with him are feeling right now because he was a phenomenal talent,
It's too bad we gotta get old, huh?
almost like he was Samuel L. Jackson before Samuel L. Jackson. Because I mean they're around the same. Well, no, Samuel L. Jackson's a little bit younger, but they're it's kind of the same type of thing, and it's not like your typical uh, African American actor that you just cast in something. It was somebody that you knew they could do the role. They're going to nail it. Everybody's going to remember what they're in. And he was that guy. And I believe he probably did or could have reached out more to be more expansive with drama, but he was just good with what they gave him. And sometimes what they gave him was so little, but then it was so impactful. You're like, this guy is a great actor. And it's just, oh man, this is bad. Because it's something I grew up with from my childhood, and I do apologize. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will exit out of the video like, oh, well, awkward. But
Shut up, Happy. Don't feel bad about me.
so I don't know what they're going to do now with, and I'm not going to talk about disrespect him because his passing is more important than anything else, any movie or thing that he filmed or anything like that. But this is the time, Disney.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
You give him a big send off, a big tribute. Definitely, if you're going to do this a Mandalorian Grogu movie, this is the time. You're going to win a lot of the fan base back, and it's not because you're just doing it to do it, because that's what the fans want. It may be one of those things that you're doing it out of respect for the person that he was, and I hope that he gets a big send off. And I hope in the future there's some type of award that they name after Carl Weathers because he's one of those actors that always was just there, and just when they were there, you'll always remember their performance.
Was a soldier of Rome. By him.
Carl Weathers, never forget. But anyway, so I don't want to gloat too much on that. I just want to give my little tribute. And but another thing too, if you're a Carl Weathers fan, rewatch Action Jackson.
Jackson, don't do it.
I love the over the top. He was so great in it, but it was like, but that was that era of action. So anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I want everyone to subscribe, and I do mean everyone.